Good morning. We'll talk to you for just a few minutes this morning. Get your day kicked off right. Get it in gear with the Word of God. We'll talk to you about just a short phrase, but God. I want to start off with something I saw last evening on Facebook, and this was something that came in as notifications on phone from Channel 11 and Channel 5, or WRAL and ABC 11. And here's, you can probably see here, these are literal notifications from these two places. Both of them have coronavirus or breaking news about the coronavirus. And I'll just read it to you. It says, one of them says, hospitalizations climb above 900 as North Carolina reports more than 1,000 COVID-19 cases for 7th straight day. Now that's kind of scary when you hear that, right? Then the other one says this these were like 5 minutes apart. Notifications 5 minutes apart from two different news sources. The other one says, third day in a row, number of new coronavirus cases in North Carolina is down. One says hospitalizations climb above 900 as North Carolina reports more than 1,000 COVID-19 cases for the 7th straight day. And the other one says for the third day in a row, number of new coronavirus cases in North Carolina is down. Wow. You know, sometimes there are the possibilities of having two different reports, both being true. Hospitalizations could be going up while coronavirus cases are going down. There could be 1,000, over 1,000 for the 7th straight day, but they could be going down from 1,500 to 1,200 over the last day. They could both be true at the same time, you know, and so it's just how you present facts, though, that make a difference. See, that's the way the enemy works too. And I'm not throwing news organizations under the bus. I'm just saying that is how Satan reports things to you and me. He reminds us of the facts, the facts that sound the worst, the facts that would make things be the scariest. You know, he'll say things like, look what you've done, right? You've messed up again. Look at your situation. Look at your circumstances. It hasn't changed a bit all this time that you've been praying, right? But he won't tell you the other side of the story. You know, there's facts and then there's truth. I love this passage, 1 Samuel chapter 23 and verse 14. 1 Samuel 23 and 14. This was during a time that King Saul, kind of had gone a little crazy, and he was chasing David around all over the countryside trying to kill him. And it says, again, 1 Samuel 23:14, David stayed in the desert strongholds and in the hills of the desert of Ziph. Day after day, Saul searched for him, but God did not give David into his hands. The report could be, Saul continues to run after David. He continues to try to kill him day after day after day, all through the wilderness and all through the desert. That's the facts. Then it says, but God did not give David into his hands. See, no matter how bad it seems to get, there's always a but God in the situation. Make sure that when the enemy brings you the facts, you know the truth in the situation. You let him know the other side of the story, the one that weighs the heaviest and makes the most difference. What is the truth? What does the Word of God say in your situation today? Yeah, devil, those are the facts, but God has said. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 9 and verse 26, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Let's get the whole story reported so that we can decide and we can say, you know, those facts are correct, but God's got this and God's got me. Let the devil know that today and get the facts, but then get the truth and stand on the truth of the Word of God. I guarantee you it'll be a great day.